Unchained. Coach Unchained, no limits, just drive with the AFN crew. Together we thrive, spitting truths, igniting the flame. A legacy built, we're making our name. Nessa's learning the struggle. From the sidelines to the top, we rise and we grind. Lessons learned in the struggle, it's wisdom you'll find. Every setback's a setup for glory.
What's up, man?
What's going on?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much. Man, the Falcons are making noise again. They bringing back everybody.
Everybody.
So, I hate to say this. I'm gonna start out with it. We ain't drafting no cornerback. Not in the first round.
Split bit.
I don't see it now.
Nope.
I don't see it. But anyway, welcome everybody, man. Welcome to this Friday Night Whistle, man. Coach Unchained. And to my right on the screen is the AKA, the franchise, better known the Big Ant. What's going on, Big Ant?
What's going on, Coach? What's happening, everybody?
Man.
I'm finally back on the Friday night.
So, but anyway, man, like I said, if you guys don't know, the Falcons have signed D. Afford back. They also brought back Kevin King.
Mm-hmm.
I had that right here. Kevin King. So, with that being said, go ahead. Say.
No, good. You work. Go ahead.
So, with that being said, so is D. Afford the starter again? Or is there going to be a battle with Clark Phillips? When I looked at the latest depth chart, and they got
Mm-hmm.
D. Afford. They got D. Afford ahead of old boy. So I don't know.
I think it's going to be a battle.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be a battle. Don't just give it to him, you know. So, well, yeah, Kevin King's back. So everybody that wanted Will Johnson, I doubt that's going to happen. He was one of the guys I wanted. I'm still going to talk about it, but yeah. Yeah, what's going on, Dre Murphy? How you doing, man? How you doing? He said, bring back Anthony Hamilton. What? He said, what the hell? This freaking case hell? Right, bring back. No, we don't want Hamilton. No, we don't want him back. No, we good. We don't need Hamilton back. No.
Why? Why we need?
Well, I think we just brought that guy in from Carolina, so that's the same position he plays. So no, we don't need Hamilton. We good. I think we just need camp bodies for competition. Maybe, but you're getting them contracts. So yeah, it could be camp bodies. That's possible. What's going on, Southside?
Could
He
be.
said
Yeah.
Hamilton and Judon can stay where they can stay. I don't see Judon coming back though. We just brought in the boy from Georgia, ex-Georgia boy. So I don't see Judon coming back.
Floyd.
Floyd, yeah, I don't see Judon coming back.
Yeah, I'm good on Judon.
Yeah. What happened to my logo? Did I put my logo up there? I guess I did. Hold on for a second. I had a new logo. What the hell is my new logo? I made me a new logo. Where is that? There it is.
Nice.
Yeah, maybe. I got a whistle with it and everything.
Yeah.
Southside, what's up, D. Coleman? How y'all doing? Oh, before I get started, man, I want to thank all you guys that got me up to that 500, man. I'm finally at 500. I'm a grown man now. So, yeah, thank you guys, man. I appreciate all y'all. What's up, Todd? Hold on, man. We're going to get into that right now. Hold on, big dog. We're going to get into that. He's Ray Murphy said he watched some basketball. The Hawks on tonight?
Yeah, the Hawks and Braves on.
Oh, shit. There you go.
I'm flipping back and forth.
Yeah, so I guess I can divide the TV. I ain't even got the TV on. I got a new internet server. I got a Qualcomm. They got these fiber wires, man. This thing fast, bro. It's faster than my Infinity. This thing here is fast. So I hope I don't have no lags no time soon. So, but yeah. But yeah, man. So, that's one of the topics we talked about. D. Effort, no. Kevin King, probably no cornerback this year, guys. So they may get one later, but I don't see a first round pick. So
No.
we can mark off Will Johnson unless they pull some fashion over our eyes. But you can mark that off right now. What's up, Smoothie? But yeah. Now the big news, I'm sure everybody's seen already.
Mhm.
Cleveland signs Joe Flacco.
Mhm.
So now I don't see no path of Kirk Cousins going to Cleveland now,
Nope.
unless it's some kind of magical carpet ride that they're doing or something. I don't know, but I doubt it.
I don't see it.
So, but if that's the case, man, I don't know what's going to happen. But has Kirk ran out of options now? Is there still an option where he can be traded? Well, he can't be traded unless he waives the trade clause. That's the thing right there.
Exactly. Yep. That's
So
it.
we can try to trade him all we want, but it's uh
I look to him.
yeah, that's the thing right there. So I don't know he's there. So my little just in the ether. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't see no what's going. Is my thing? I know it's on. I think it's on. I don't see it coming there. So, have issues. I ain't got no issues. But yeah, I should. I don't know. I should be able to do what's going. But anyway, he says, "Dream everything good. Keep Kirk Cousins back up." See, that's I don't like that to a degree. I don't like him being the backup because I don't think it's going to be beneficial to the team if he's being salty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you know, I don't know. Smooth C says Steelers. Yeah, the Steelers still got. There's still a chance with the Steelers. There's still a chance with Tennessee too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But how
With both
much?
of them, it depends because Tennessee, we got what they gonna do with that first pick,
Right.
and then Pittsburgh. How long are they gonna wait for Aaron Rodgers to make up his mind?
Till we got the week. Till they got that week tent that in Arizona. Once he clear that week tent, I think he'll have his head clear.
Oh
So,
my goodness!
what game is that? Hawks or Braves?
Oh, Braves.
uh, I don't know what's wrong with that team, man. I watch them like, what is wrong with this
But
team?
you know what, Coach? They've been coming on, coming back.
The bats are playing, but the bats are a little bit better. But it just seems like they're not cohesive. They're not in the same page for some reason. So
They've been playing better lately.
yeah,
So I mean, it's still early. So that's all I'm saying.
that is true. That's true. He said, I don't see no what's called. D. Coleman put something in there too. I don't know. I don't see it on my end. If somebody's doing what's called, I don't see anything.
Well, somebody,
I don't know. I don't see it on my end. He said somebody, or it could have been a what's called. I don't know. I don't know. If you are, thank you. I don't see it on my end, so I can't really say anything. So I don't know. He said Kirk can be QB3 and excused from team activities if and when he needed. Yeah. He said I can. Thank you, that D Coleman. Whoever did do a super chat, I appreciate you because I can't see it on my end for some reason. I don't know how YouTube does this, but I don't see anything right now. So, but yeah, man. What is that? Southside said, yeah, I believe Kurt will be toxic. Yeah, I don't like that. So I don't know.
yeah, I don't like you, but We might have to
We
bite the
may have to
bullet.
bite the bullet. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking the same thing. We had to bite the bullet for that. Trey Murphy, the Tennessee Titans should have held on to Malik Willis instead of trading him to Green Bay Packers. Maybe. Hindsight is 50-50, you know. What's going on, Tay, bro?
That is true. Yeah.
So, but yeah, I just got approved yesterday, so I don't know. I don't know how they do it. So, but anyway, if you guys are doing super chat, I appreciate you. Cause like I said, I don't see it. I can't. That's how I read everybody's stuff. So, but anyway, man. With that being said, man, let's get into is one going on tonight.
I don't think so.
Okay. So I
I
want
think
to.
he said he's gonna be busy
Okay,
tonight.
that's fine. Yeah, the only thing bad about Kirk not waiving that trade clause, he gonna sit for a whole year and be washed up.
Yep.
He's gonna be sent for a whole year and be washed up. So,
He
but
gonna be collecting dust like Andy's
yeah,
toy.
yeah. So, but how how much money are we gonna be screwed if we cut him?
If we cut him,
Let
oh
me see.
wow, I,
Let me look at the fair salary cap.
that's
How
a
much if we just
great
cut him
question.
after June? After June, let me see how much money are we gonna lose or we gonna save? Because right now we can't cut him right now. That's free. But after June, you cut him. Still a lot of money. Still gonna be no matter how you look at it, it's gonna be a $40 million cap hit anyway.
Oh, either way,
Unless you can trade him. You can trade him. You it's still gonna be a $40 million cap hit, no matter look.
well,
But
so, no,
if you can trade him post June 1st, you save
mm,
$27 million in cap.
okay. If we can do that, then
Yeah. So,
fine. But
but if
if,
you can't, you
other than
just
that, nope. Sit your ass on the bench.
you don't say anything. You save nothing. But if you cut now, think about that. If you cut him, what's called you do save a couple dollars, a little bit. You only have $10 million. No, you still screwed. No matter how you look at Kirk Cousins, he's a problem for us, man. He's a big problem.
Right? Bryce Elder just gave up a 2-run home run.
Ever since that boy made the All Star team that one year, he ain't been the same.
He was pitching pretty good. And then I don't know, just but this inning wasn't his fault. Like we had a throwing error on the catcher and something else. So yeah,
Did Murphy rush back?
yeah. Murphy, he came back
Did he
last night.
rush? But did he rush himself back though? That's the
I
thing.
don't think so.
Okay,
He looked good.
okay. So he said, I was thinking of just cutting him, but now we do what good for the team. Damn, any hard feelings? No, I have his butts on the bench. If he don't want to be a team player, just sit there and rock.
Yep.
You
Third
know,
string.
$40 million going anyway. So
Yeah, you're not hurting us.
yeah, exactly. So so Zuno came through last night.
Did you see the impersonator?
Oh, Zuna?
Yeah,
I didn't see
somebody.
that. I didn't see that.
I know, I know. That shows it was hilarious, coach. It
An
looked just
impersonator
like him.
of us.
It looked just like him, coach.
Wow, that's crazy. Did Azuna see
He might have.
it? Oh man. Okay, what we at here? All right, man. We've been starting these great. I had one more question I need to ask everybody. That I put in here. Who the hell? One more question: do we bring back Simmons? Or he wants to come back. Do we bring him back?
I mean, I wouldn't mind bringing him back because to me, it seems like none of our players were comfortable in the
Yeah,
system that
since
we
the
were
last year.
playing last year.
Yeah,
So with a new system, it could, it could be different.
yeah, that's true. But I'm trying to think, how much are you gonna pay him? You
That
can't give
that
him.
that's
You
it.
can't
That's
give
it.
him no lot of money. You can't give him the money he
No,
got last year. You can't.
no, nope.
So no more than what $3 million maybe. Is that should that get him back for 1 year?
Yeah, I mean, I could, I would go no higher than 5,
No higher than 5. What did he make? What did he make last year? About 6.5, almost 7,
something like that.
or
Yeah,
was it less than that? I'm not exactly sure what his number was last year. So, but yeah, man. Let me see. So right now we got three something in dead cap money right now. Yeah, he made last year. He made $7.5 million. It ain't gonna definitely gonna be that high no more. That's a lot. So that's okay. Yeah, full of yeah. Went to Crawford. Philip Crawford said we be okay with a better coach. Yeah, maybe. I don't want Judon back. I hate to say it, I
no,
don't want
I'm
Judon
good.
back. I can do without Judon. Maybe he goes somewhere else and have a great season. I ain't mad at him, but yeah. Who's bigger? Is Simmons? Is Simmons the same size as Fuller? Who's bigger, Simmons or Fuller?
I think Simmons might be bigger.
How big is Fuller? Let's see how big he is. Jordan Fuller. Let me look at his details. Same exact size, bro.
Oh, dang.
Same. And I think Fuller's weighed 3 pounds heavier. They're the same.
I, I just
Same.
sent it to you. I just sent it to you, Coach.
Okay.
You,
Oh man. Look at that. Oh shit. That
it looked just like him.
big low. that
No, don't do that, Coach.
big low. That could be big low right there. It could be.
It could be.
It could be. You never know. That's what he look like.
You know what? I don't think the stomach is big enough.
He got one though.
he, he got one.
Look how he got the hat he got the hat tipped to the side. What is going on? Oh my goodness! Look at this lineup, man. This is a the Braves got a nasty lineup. It just oh my god! I don't know why we can't do it. Why we can't kill people right now? I get full of Mulligan for last year with Carolina, but in L.A. he was hell in L.A. He was nice. Won Super
Yeah,
Bowl in L.A.
sure did. Yep.
We got several guys on this team that won Super Bowl, don't we?
Hmm.
We ain't had that in a long time. Last time we had a
Championship
player,
experience.
last time we had a player with Super Bowl championship was Dwight Freeney.
Yes, and he played with his hair on fire when he was
Yes.
here.
Yeah, yeah. What's up, T Terry? But anyway, man, y'all, let's get into this greatest safety thing, man. So I'm gonna give you guys the rest of y'all Friday back because I gotta get up in the morning. We got some special. You gonna be here tomorrow, and or not?
I don't know, man, because they haven't. Nobody's called me to
Well,
discuss
I
what we're
pushed it
gonna
back.
do.
I pushed it back anyway, but we got some else to talk about though. But I pushed it back.
Okay,
So, so yeah. So I
but
thought you were gonna
I've
be gone.
been
So yeah, that's
I've
fine.
been waiting. hear what the details gonna be, but
Right, right,
I called him. So
right. Yeah, but I pushed it back. So we may do it in the middle of the week. We don't know. We'll see. All right, here we go. Can y'all see that right there? Let me get
yeah,
rid of that. All right.
I like that cursing.
The National Football best safeties of all time, man. This is what I got here. So, no specific order. I'm just going to give you some details. And I looked up all these guys here. We got some people I ain't never heard of, but they got
Right.
some crazy numbers. Some crazy numbers. And I noticed most of these guys that are on this list here are considered they're Hall of Famers too. I didn't know a lot of these guys. I didn't know some of these guys were Hall of Famers at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But we're gonna look at their numbers also. We're gonna show first person running lot. Hall of Famer,
Yeah.
14 years pro, 63 interceptions. He got 1,046 total tackles,
That's a lot
eight,
of time.
8.5 sacks, and 5 interceptions for touchdowns. But I got some of these guys, ain't no telling how many tackles they had because they weren't keeping tackles. They weren't keeping total tackles for a long time.
Yeah. They weren't keeping tallies back then.
Now, we're looking at running lot. A lot of guys said running lot was the best safety of all time for some people. John Lynch should be top 5. John Lynch numbers would suck. However, running lot was known for his. You could say he was known for his interception. Plus, he was known to knock people out.
True.
So he was a 2-way safety. I'm gonna call him a 2-way safety. But you got some of these guys just 1-way safeties, 1-way guys. But yeah, running lot was he was a beast, man, because he will hit you. So that's my first guy. He's a no love for a stinking ear. But he also played in Denver. Y'all gotta realize John Lynch had a lot of his numbers in Denver, also, guys.
Yeah, he played a lot in
He
Denver.
he wasn't always in Tampa Bay.
Nope.
He said 63 interception is a freaking lot for a safety. True indeed. Y'all gotta think
Yes.
about it. But Rod Woodson got 71.
Bingo.
But Rod Woodson, he converted his last couple of years, he converted to safety at the end, but he was more cornerback. But anyway, 71 interception is a lot. See, if Sean Taylor would have survived, Sean Taylor, he'd be in this category right here.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't put him. He's one of the greatest safeties to never. You never know. How's that?
Yeah.
So, just said that way. He's one of those safety. He was good when he was here, but yeah, that's my first guy running lot, guys. Next person I got here, Ed Reed also played 14 years,
Yep.
64 interceptions, but he only had 646 tackles because he was that guy. He was that deep guy back there. He wasn't in that box. He had 6 sacks though. That's off his blitz. 7 interceptions for touchdowns though. That's a lot of touchdowns. A lot of pick sixes. But that's Hall of Fame numbers though. That's what you get when you get Hall of Fame numbers though. I guess that's what they call it. There's your GOAT right there. You call Ed Reed your GOAT. Ed Reed ain't the GOAT. Ed Reed's the GOAT that you've seen. He had a great career. He did. Now, so Ed Reed is better than this guy right there?
I don't know about that.
I'm just curious. What do you guys think? Who's better? Ed Reed or running lot? We're gonna do a survey here. The Ravens did have at least 3 Hall of Famers, 2 and 3 more. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The Raven had people on that front 7 that made it possible for this guy here to do his job. But the same thing for this guy here too. Look what he had in front of him. You see what I'm saying? You had Charles Haley. Man, that defense in San Francisco was nasty too.
It was.
So but yeah, like I said, everybody have their own area. Ronnie Lott played in a different area. Ronnie Lott played where you can kill linemen. I mean, you can kill a wide receivers. He didn't play in that era that you can kill. He had to play non-contact football to a degree. So Ed Reed is one of those top guys. I'm not taking it away from him. Yeah.
Well, you know what? Ed Reed was playing when just before they started getting soft.
Right.
But I will say that he was one dimensional. No, I'm not gonna take away from his greatness,
Yeah.
but he didn't really, blitz like that. So
He's a ball hog though.
he will take that ball away, and he will run it all the way back on
D. Coleman said he was only 4 when running like.
you.
And I get that. I get that different time. I understand what you guys saying. Different time. But Ronnie Lott was that. He was that son of gun though, boy.
He was that dude.
You didn't come across the middle. You didn't catch the ball in the air. You may lose your shoes. But who we got after Ed Reed? Byron. Now look,
Oh, big dog.
he only had 37 interceptions, but he had 1,147 tackles.
He
He
was.
had 26 sacks.
Yep.
Ask Elder Crumpler. He knows.
Oh, he know.
My my my. He said my name is Asher. My name is Guh. He got here hard. So, but yeah, he's another Hall of Fame man. All these guys I'm talking here are all Hall of Famers. So, but who's the best? That's for you to determine. I ain't got no best. I think they're always good in their time. Larry said, I was born in 96, never heard of them. Who was born in 96? 96? Well, how old are you? You
Yeah.
born in 96?
You as young as my sister.
96 means you younger than my. No, you're a year older than my daughter. That means you're only 20. You 27 years old, bro.
That baby.
Yeah, baby. You got Similac. You got Similac behind the ears. Oh my God. Jeez, 96. Man. I'm gonna shock people by then. I'm 29. Oh, okay. 20, I don't know. I can't count then. I was born in 91. Oh my Lord, no. Ooh. I was born in '01. Oh my God. Man, y'all making me feel like I'm old farts. All right. B Dawkins, man. Another good safety. But 26 sacks is that's a lot. From a safety. I mean, he was blitzing a lot.
He did bless a lot.
He had 2 pick 6s. That's all he had, but he had a lot of tackles. 37 interceptions. Is that great numbers?
Not really, but
So
I think
how did he get in the Hall of Fame then? I'm
his
just
sacks and his total tackles make
put him,
up for them.
put him up there.
Yeah, and his impact.
Okay. I'm gonna look at something. I got to look at something because I'm curious now. I'm actually real curious about this. What is that thing?
Because it wasn't the amount of times that he hit you; it was how he hit you. That he made you.
Yeah, he made you call
His
him.
presence was known.
That's true. That's true. Let me see if my boy got numbers in here. No, they don't have his numbers in here. What is his numbers that he? They ain't got no number law for my man. There we go. Scott Case. Okay, Scott Case had 30 interceptions, right? He had 7.5 sacks. And he had 976 tackles. Now Hall of Fame numbers, okay? You see those numbers, right? We're gonna go to another player in a minute. You'll see something. We're gonna talk what I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
about. So But he's not a Hall of Famer. Because they didn't win either. That's another thing. They didn't win. So did B Dawkins get the Super Bowl? Was he on that team that went Nick Folder won? Or was he on the team when
no. Not when Nick Foles won. But he was in the 2000s.
yeah. So he didn't get a Super Bowl then. I don't think he got a Super Bowl. Okay. Who's next after Brian Dawkins? Troy Polamalu
Troy.
with 32 sacks. But Troy, it was more the impact that Troy made than
Yeah.
anything. He actually had an impact of the game. He ad libbed a whole bunch though. He ad libbed a lot. I mean, he was doing stuff like today he tried that shit, he'd be screwed. Because the quarterback just throw right behind him. Bam.
Right.
Blitzing when he won the blitz, but hey, it worked for the defense.
He used to jump over the center
Yeah.
and stuff.
So yeah, he you know, I like he was a game record. That's why he probably got in there too. Plus the head and shoulder commercial was sponsored by the NFL. So yeah. But yeah, so Troy Polamalu is another guy, man. That's another, I guess you call it another great safety. He's a Hall of Famer also, man. So you can't um, short play with the cat did. Like I say, every game you had to scheme for Troy because you never knew where he was going to be at. Yeah, Larry, he was that guy, man. He was definitely that guy. So right, D Coleman, he was that guy. You had to keep your eye on him because he come
Yeah.
he blitzed from everywhere though, man.
Everywhere.
Right through the middle, over top of your guard. that sucker did some crazy stuff, man. So, but yeah, Troy Polamalu is another good safety. I guess you can call him great because he's a Hall of Famer now. So once you get Hall of Famer, you consider great. So, all right, who's next after Troy? There's your guy go right there, proven Steve Atwater.
Steve Atwater.
He had 1,188 tackles, 24 interceptions. So his numbers, his interception numbers, wasn't all that. But this joker right here, when he hit you,
Oh, you gonna feel it.
like I said, he's one of those guys. Him, Brian Dawkins, um, Ronnie Lott, those guys was different type safeties. Those guys put fear in wide receivers. If they're around, you got to make a business decision to catch the ball or get down one. Those what kind of guys these guys was.
Mm-hmm.
He said straight out of Arkansas. Yeah. So, but yeah, I seen Steve Atwater play a couple of games, man. He was legit safety too. I wish they had how many balls they knocked down. I don't see the balls they knocked down. I see
Oh
the
yeah, the PBU.
PBUs. They didn't keep those totals back then either. But yeah, man, these guys they played some good football though. He was. I think he was. I think C. Atwater was with Denver this whole time. I don't think he switched teams. Let me see. I don't think he switched teams. I don't think he switched teams. Wait, Steve. Where he played at his whole career. I think it was all with Denver. No, he played with the Jets 1 year, his last year. His last year he played with Denver. I mean with the Jets. So 10 years, it was all he made Pro Bowl. He made a lot of Pro Bowls too, man. And I didn't know he was defensive rookie of the year his first year.
Mm.
So he was AP first team 2 years in a row. He was second team in '96. So yeah, he had a great career, man. These guys be hitting hard, man. These are hard hitting people right here. I think a lot of these safeties are hard hitting people. Kenny Easley. A lot of people don't know about this guy right here. Kenny Easley played in Seattle, I think, most of his career too. And he's a Hall of Famer too, so he must did something well. From 91 to 97, I think he played. You know, I looked at his what's called. He was in 1981. He was Defensive Rookie of the Year, right? Second year he was a Pro Bowler. Third year he was a Pro Bowler. He was AP number first team. His fourth year in '84 he was AP number one, and he was a Defensive Player of the Year. I didn't know that either. That's new to me. Yeah, he played all his years in Korea. So he put up the numbers. Like I said, he only had, 32 interceptions, 8 sacks. And then during this time, they wasn't keeping total tackles. Ain't no telling how many tackles he had. With a shoulder pass like that, he probably had 5,000. So,
Right. There's some big old shoulder pads.
shoulder pass big, man. I played with shoulder pads. Like, them things were big, bro. Them things were big. Make you look big, but you weren't big. They didn't have running back shoulder pads. Everybody had the same type of shoulder pad. One no quarterback shoulder pad. Quarterback had big shoulders too. So, oh my god. But yeah, Kenny Eason was a bad man. I could tell that by the jersey that Kenny was before my time. Hey man. He said Kenny ain't got good attention. No, Kenny would hit you too. Like I said, I wish I knew how many tackles he had, but they didn't keep tackles during this time. So, but 32 interceptions, man. Another Hall of Famer. So he must have done something well. Who was that? Big Will? Yeah, that's Big Will. What's going on, Will?
What's that, Coach?
Was you turning left or you turning right?
You already know. Halves the time.
But no, man. This boy had some shoulder pads right there, though, boy. That's okay, though. Kenny Easy was the man on this time. All right, what we got next, man? What we got? Who we got? Donnie Shell. Another guy that can hit, but he also can catch. He had 14 years, 51 interceptions, unknown amount of tackles. Another Hall of Famer, don't know how many tackles he had, which is a damn shame. They didn't keep tackles on this time. This man may have had 2,000 tackles playing with Pittsburgh. You know, everybody in Pittsburgh was
That
tackling.
that was crazy. That's what crazy, Coach. What don't the reporters take report back then too? So they ain't got no calculation in man's tackle.
Probably somebody may have it, but I don't think they was keeping it. It wasn't because when I was in high school, tackle wasn't kept either, which is weird. You kept them for yourself, but I don't think they kept them with the team. So it was. I think it was the work. It was the play
Yeah,
on the field.
somebody kept. If we had the game going on, they had some kind of game log.
They just said tackle. I'm sure somebody was keeping tackle. I don't think they would write stuff down. They could
Yeah.
have. Somebody probably got
So
it down.
everything was in the newspaper back then. Somebody kept telling.
Oh, D. Kobe. Look what D. Kobe said about OG. He's that Donnie trap ball, man.
Hey, yeah.
Man, Lee OG. That means if OG said was there, I was there too. Shit. Man. But yeah, I don't even think my mama was born by looking at that jersey tag. Come on, Southside. Them big
Don't do that, bro.
you can see those numbers there a mile away though, boy. Them numbers was big, boy. They were big. See, everybody had solid colors. Wasn't all these special colors and stuff. Wasn't no specialty jerseys. I don't think they were selling jerseys back then. They ain't had no names on it. They just had a t-shirt type thing. A cloth jersey. So all right, who we got? Who's after Donnie? I ain't do that many of them. There's a lot more people. We're gonna go over people though. All right, Donnie Shell was the next guy, man. Earl Thomas, not a Hall of Famer. Now, is Earl Thomas one of the best of all time?
Earl Thomas, yeah, he up there. He should be up there. He
I
was
don't
a
think,
menace.
but I don't think Earl Thomas will make Hall of Fame.
You don't think he got a ring in there? You don't think so? He got the stats, coach.
You see his stats right here: 30 interceptions.
Huh?
He only got 30 interceptions.
How many pass breakups he had?
Ain't no tell. Let me see. Let me look
How
at it.
many tackles he had?
713.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
yeah.
him and Chandler back there were there. They was some menaces back there.
Hold on. Let me show you something.
Under 1,000 tackles. That's
That's not a lot.
But he
Let
the
me
safety. He the last line of defense. 700 is a lot. For how many years he played?
10. Yeah, I guess
So
so.
he averaging about 70 tackles a year.
Okay, I'm gonna show you something. Look at that right there. Look how many tackles he had.
Who was that?
Steve Atwater.
Okay, you talk about back then. They did more running. They ain't doing a lot of passing back then.
They did. How
Yeah,
you
not
think?
a lot. Not
How
like
you
they doing now.
how you think? Won't tell you why they passed away his mother? Because they were scared of getting knocked out. That's why they weren't passing.
But
but
those two different type. Of, you gotta compare him with Chandler though. Those are type. They
you
move
know what,
compatible than.
Coach? Go to Troy number.
Okay, look at Troy number. Well, yeah, I guess it is comparison. It's
I
That's
close.
what I'm
mean,
saying. You got it's different types.
He don't have enough stats. But what? Okay. That's a great point. Was Earl Thomas a impact? Was he? Did you have to scheme for Earl Thomas?
Hell yeah, or he gonna get picked off.
Nah.
Shit, I know I wouldn't like Earl Thomas on our team. Had him, what?
So if that the
Had him
case,
back there with,
hold
yeah.
on. I'm gonna say something else. I'm gonna show you something else. So let's look at Earl Thomas' numbers. I'm glad you said that. Earl Thomas played 10 years, right? He had 30 interceptions and 713 tackles, 2 sacks, and how many interceptions he had? Two return for touchdown.
2 interceptions, return for touchdown.
So with these numbers here, okay, I'm glad you said that because I wanted to compare that. I had that for a reason. I'm glad you did that. Is this guy here Hall of Fame? What's going on, Blackberry?
What's
So
going on?
if Earl Thomas has these numbers right here, right? I'm gonna give this person his number here. This person has 30 interceptions also, right? He has 7.5 sacks, right? He
Uh-huh.
has one pick six, and he has 976
Well,
tackles.
the sacks for a safety depend on your scheme, coach.
I got
They
that.
got to be schemed. The safety got to be schemed to go for a sack.
I got that. I'm just gonna read this person. You hear those numbers?
Yeah,
They
I hear
all
it.
so that person numbers considered Hall of Fame.
How many tackles he
He
had?
could be.
976.
Do he got a ring?
And that
He
ball
don't have a
Sanders.
ring. No.
Okay, there you go. That's a
Oh,
different. We all know. We
wait,
all
wait,
know how heavy they hold the ring. They hold the ring at a high standard, which
Who was it,
I
Coach?
don't get. I don't get that.
Yeah. He
But
got a ring. He does have a ring. He has a ring. He has a ring.
okay, well, yeah, he a Hall of Famer then.
Hold on. Let me finish there.
Hold on, how
Coach
many years he played?
played 12 years.
Oh no, it ain't enough.
Why not?
It ain't enough.
Why
That
not?
ball
Who,
Sanders.
who is who is it, Coach?
Who it is, coach? You trying
It's
to?
it's Scott Case.
See,
Scott Case. Scott Case, who that? Who he played for the Jets?
No, he played with Atlanta. Didn't play with Dallas. Got two
Oh
rings.
well, you know he's not making no Hall of Fame. He played for Atlanta. They don't give.
But
Look how long Jesse Tugger. Hey, look how long Jesse Tugger ain't been in there.
yeah, but
We got a lot of good superstars that played in Atlanta, but they get recognition because they don't like Atlanta. Deion Sanders would have got recognition if he ain't leave and go to Dallas and win championship.
he only won one in Dallas.
He won two championships though. Did he win one in San Francisco?
He won one in San Fran, back to back San Fran and what's called. Yeah, Jesse
Yeah.
played.
He won when he on that Baltimore team that won.
No, Baltimore. He didn't win the Super Bowl. He only got two
He
Super
ain't
Bowls.
win. He was in there. He was long in the
They,
tooth when he went to Baltimore.
yeah, but I thought they won the Super Bowl when he
No,
was
they
there.
didn't win. No, they didn't win.
Nah, they ain't win.
He only got 2
Okay.
Super Bowl wins. That's San Francisco and Dallas. Back-to-back
Okay.
years because he left one team, went to the other.
That's just the
Yeah.
hate Atlanta carries, dog. So they not gonna get that recognition back there like that.
One or two.
They don't like the Falcons like that.
All right, I'm since we're on this topic, we'll go back to the Saints. I like this topic. I love this topic, but I got the numbers in front of me. All right, this is Jesse's total, right? So we're looking at Jesse total. He played 209 games, right? He had 6 interceptions. He had 1 pick six, right?
Mhm.
He had 10 forced fumbles and 1 fumble recovery, I think. Right? He had 5 fumble recovery touchdowns. That's a lot. Shit. That's a good number. That's a good number. He had
Yeah,
21 sacks and 1,800 tackles.
don't sound Hall of Fame to me.
Hold on. Let me find somebody. Who else is a Hall of Fame linebacker? Give me a linebacker who's a Hall of Fame.
Ray Lewis,
Ain't gonna be no comparison, probably.
Do Luke
Brian
Kuechly.
Urlacher.
Hold on. Let me look. I got Ray's number. All right. Ray got. Damn.
Yeah, you shouldn't have said Ray
Yeah,
Lewis. You should have
that
said
ain't no
somebody else.
Yeah.
that
No.
ain't no comparison. Nah.
31 interceptions. Nah, you can't compare him to him.
How many tackles Ray Lewis had?
Almost 2,100. However, he had 1,500.
He played longer though, them. Didn't Ray Lewis
He,
play longer?
he played long. Listen, let me finish. However, Ray Lewis will average 125 tackles a season. Per season.
Comparing to Clay Matthews.
Yeah, nah, Clay ain't no Hall of Fame.
Ain't no Hall of
I
Fame.
don't. But
I got
look
you.
at it.
But
Look at it numbers.
let me finish telling you about Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis solo numbers is outrageous. 1,500,
Oh yeah,
1,568 tackles.
yeah. He was
Solo
a tackling machine. Now he was a tackling machine.
compared to what's called, there's no comparison there either. Who that just popped in here?
So Luke Kuechly, is Luke Kuechly gonna make it into the Hall of Fame? He ain't got no ring.
Yeah, he'll make it. Luke Kuechly was a menace, boy.
Was he?
He was one of the best middle linebackers to ever play the game. That boy was bad.
He only played 118, so he wasn't that good.
I guarantee he'll make it. I
He
guarantee he'll make it.
yeah, because he got 7 Pro Bowls and 5 All Pros. Yeah, he'll make it. Damn, he got some shitty
What
numbers.
about your boy? What about your boy?
Hold on,
I
wait,
love that
stop.
type of party. What the name who played San Francisco? It's my
Hold on,
type of party.
hold on, bro. Let me talk. Let me finish.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
You asked about Luke Kuechly, because I tell you, listen, Luke Kuechly, he was special his whole time. He was AP #1 a lot. Yeah, that boy, he was good. But he only had
That boy
1,000.
was bad.
He only had 1,000 tackles
Mm.
Yeah, because he was short. Injury. He retired early.
in 8 years.
Yeah.
So is that Hall of Fame?
Yeah, that's still over 100 tackles a season.
About 99. Yeah, about 100. Yeah, that's close.
That's over 100 tackles a season. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
performed.
He was performing. Yeah. So is his number better than Jesse's?
That matter of fact, that boy West he averaging 125 a season. If
How
you
many?
break it
How many
down,
years? How many years
8
Jesse
years,
played?
8 years.
Yeah, he was legit. He got like 1092. So yeah, his numbers are legit.
Yeah.
How many
What's
years
that?
Jesse played?
Jesse played like 12. Let me go back to Jesse. Hey Jesse, how's Uncle Jesse doing? Tugger. Oh yeah, Tugger.
We gonna find out real soon.
The hell that man name there? There you go. All right.
Damn, why I can't think about that linebacker name? San Francisco. God damn.
Patrick Willis.
You talking about Patrick
No,
Willis?
no, the one. It's my type of party. I love the coach. He became a coach and failed at coaching. God damn, what's that motherfucker? He an old school hard head coach. Hard
Jesse.
head.
You talking about the one that played in Chicago?
Bill Romanowski.
no.
No,
Black dude who wear the
You talking
glasses.
about
He wear the
Mike
glasses.
Singletary?
Singletary.
Yeah,
Mike Singletary.
Singletary.
Mike
Yeah.
Singletary.
He
He
played
a
with
Hall of
Chicago.
Famer. He a Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
He
Mike
played
Singletary
in
never played for
Chicago.
San
Yeah,
Francisco.
I'm saying the wrong team. It was
He played for
Chicago.
the
It was
he
Bears.
Chicago.
coached,
He played for the
but
Bears.
he,
He played with Chicago,
but
but he coached
he
for
did coach for
for
San
the
He
Niners.
he,
Francisco.
co- he coached for San Francisco. That would switch me up.
Yeah,
But
Jesse
yeah,
played. Jesse played 14 years.
14 years, had 1,800 tackles.
Yeah,
And Luke
Jesse played
Kuechly,
14
8
years.
years,
yeah.
1,000 tackles.
Yeah, yeah.
He
He's
only had
still a
he.
Hall of Famer, man.
Them Hall of Fame numbers, I'm telling you, man.
Didn't he lead the league in solo tackles for a long time?
Yeah, 3 years in a row he was averaging almost 200. That's a
Well,
lot of
the
tackles.
only reason he's not on there because he was in Atlanta. They do not like Atlanta. And it's our goddamn, our own media that be talking bad about all that.
He 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 may get in. He may get in. Let's see.
When he dead,
That's how it happens sometimes. I
they,
hate to
they
say
be
it.
putting, they stay doing that when they want to feel sorry for a player because he died, then they want to put him in. That's some bullshit. Get that man hit fly while he's still alive.
Hey,
See, they
man,
hey, when Mike Singletary played, they were recording tackles.
when Singletary was playing, they ain't, okay. They
And
ain't keep
Singletary
record of total tackles.
Singletary made Pro Bowl his whole career.
Hey, Jesse people need to do
Damn,
what
Singletary, how
Shannon
long
Sharp
Singletary
them
play?
did for
12 years.
his brother.
And you
His
say
first
he made Pro Bowl every year?
the years he started, he made Pro Bowl. He
Man,
didn't
God
Mike
start.
damn.
Singletary was that nigga, boy.
He didn't start his first 2 years. He didn't start in LA. I
So
mean,
He
that's
was
that's
that
still
nigga,
10
boy.
years straight. 10 years straight.
yeah,
Pro Bowl?
Yes,
yes.
yes,
Goodness gracious.
Sure did.
Mike
Hey,
yes,
Singletary was that dude,
listen,
boy.
the boy got defensive.
yes.
He got 3 defensive players of the year, guys.
Listen,
Oh, so yeah, he was back. He wrapped some tackles up there.
He was number
Mike
3.
Singletary was Ray Lewis before Ray Lewis.
That
Exactly.
part right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
that's
right
who
there.
Ray Lewis play like. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
How many Pro Bowls does Jesse have? Let me see. I got it right here. He had five.
Who?
Jesse had 5 Pro Bowls. It was spread
Yeah,
out.
he did.
He had 5 Pro Bowls. He only
If he
got
would have been in another market, he would have had more than that. Cause we know Pro Bowl is popularity. We know how that go.
well. He only got AP second team on one time. So
Well, you got to think of who was playing middle linebacker during that time.
yeah, 93.
It's,
Singletary was
yeah,
gone. Who was playing middle linebacker in '93 in this league?
Shit, I hell if I know. I
wait a
won't.
minute, wait. 93, 93, 93,
I got you. 1993. I typed in. You know, I find every damn thing. So you know the word.
No, but Jesse his
You
people
know,
gonna
Coach
have to
got
do
my
for
four
him
computers over there.
like how Shannon Sharp them did for his brother, man. You gonna
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to,
Shannon Shaw was crying for his brother every goddamn time he get to talk
yeah.
about it, boy.
Every
Yeah,
time
yeah.
that voting for Hall of Fame came up, he made sure he put his brother name out there. Just gotta have folks in the account that do shit like that for him,
That's where we
like
got it.
his boy.
That's where we
That's
come
what
in.
our media come in at.
The media and the fans should be doing it.
All right, here we go. Oh, you had Hardy Nicholson. Yeah, you had problems. You had problems. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Hey,
was
True
football
Southside,
was
he
played
can
for
still
real.
get in there, bro. That
That was
Southside, he can get in there. You gotta think, what's his name? Shannon brother was, he was playing around that time. Jesse was playing.
But y'all,
And look,
I'm
look
gonna
how
tell y'all
long it
something.
took for him to get in.
I'm gonna
He
tell
in
y'all
there.
about. I'm gonna tell y'all about Shannon Sharp though. Shannon Sharp was that motherfucker though.
Shannon Shaw was a beast.
He was that mother. He was that mother
But
man.
his brother was a
no,
bad man too.
Yeah, his
If he
brother.
look,
wasn't injured,
look,
if he wasn't injured,
look.
his brother was a bad man.
Before Sterling Sharp broke
Sterling,
that
yeah,
baby,
I meant Sterling. That's why I meant Sterling. Sterling was
Yeah,
the
Sterling.
yeah,
man.
Sterling.
Sterling was a beast,
I was
boy.
trying to get his name.
you got to listen to Dion talk about Sterling Sharp.
That bad neck killed him, bro. That neck got him gone, boy. If they had
Mm-hmm.
this, if they had the technology today, he probably still would have played longer. But they didn't have that technology to
You can
fix him
tell.
up.
You can tell by how he walked now. You can tell how he walked. He walking. He in pain like a motherfucker walking.
Thing is, though, folk that played with him knew he had him a spot in the Hall of Fame if they just vouch for him.
Well, his
Jesse
brother.
could be the same, bro. Jesse can still get in there. Now I'm saying because Southside, he said in the comments he ain't got in there yet. By now he ain't gonna get in there. That ain't true, bro. You can
Well,
He
still get
got
in there.
yeah.
Look, it took Art Monk 30 years to get in there. So I mean,
That part. Yep.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
Yeah.
You just gotta keep
see,
working at
see,
it. That's
the
it.
thing, the
I'm
thing
just
about the Hall
saying.
of Fame, you can't time out. You can time out, but you just can't keep trying to. Okay, because Jesse haven't been nominated at all. I don't think so. He still got his time.
That's crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
No nominations?
yeah, it's
Wow.
up to the media. It's about the media. The media got to do all
Yeah.
this stuff, man.
Wow.
All about the media, dog.
Yeah, our media is sorry as hell, bro.
Wow.
But who we got next after Earl Thomas, man? Eric Weddle. Now
Eric
Eric
Weddle.
Weddle.
Ooh, Weller was a good player too.
he was a tackling machine.
Yes, sir.
I wish I had the number how many touchdowns he gave up because he gave up a lot of those too.
He was a risk taker.
Yeah, but he was a tackler. He got 1,179 tackles.
Are
So
we
that
asking? Are we asking? Is he's a Hall of Famer?
is he a Hall of Famer?
Hell no.
Okay, hold on. Why not? Why not, Sam? Give me.
Look, I mean, you got to understand my standard bar. You know what I'm saying, for
Okay.
safety. Randy Lott, Merton Hanks, Darrell Green.
That was cornerback. That was a cornerback.
Darrell Green played safety too.
His last year. That's on. He only played 1 year. But yeah. But look, okay, if that's the case, let me go back. I'm gonna show you something. So his numbers. So you said because his who he is or because his numbers. That's the question I'm asking. Is it because of the numbers
How,
he has, or is it just his contribution to the team?
How I make that
uh,
referral link shit?
we really trying to put a gold jacket on Eric Weddle?
No. I'm just asking. What's your what is your qualification to get a gold jacket?
His impact. It wasn't. I mean, you know what I'm saying. He made some tackles. He made some hits. I mean, but he wasn't no Troy or Ed or Atwater or Taylor. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't that.
But if you look at
Earl
Eric,
Thomas.
but if
No,
you
he wasn't that. John Lynch, Scott Case. He wasn't that.
but his numbers are better. I'm just saying. I'm, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
He
he
got the
had them
tackles and
numbers.
the sacks and the touchdown for interception.
he has the numbers. He's considered one of the best safeties of all time.
He played
Okay.
Mm,
four,
yeah.
played 14 years. So
I'm just giving you my perspective,
Yeah, I
right?
got you. I got you. I got you. What I'm trying to see is like, is he? So you say he because of his impact? It's more about the impact and not what his numbers.
How many Pro Bowls he got?
Let me see. I gotta look that up. I gotta look that up. Eric Weddle. Let me see. Eric Weddle.
Pro Bowls, All Pros.
Let me see. I got it right here. I got everything right yonder. Okay. He got 6 Pro Bowls. He has two, one, two, three. He got three all team what do you call them? AP Pro All
All
Pros.
Pro.
He got
Mm-hmm.
two number
Okay,
one
all
all
pro.
he got two number one all pros.
Yeah, he a
Mm.
Hall of Famer. He
yeah,
probably just ain't
that's
first
not
ballot.
bad. Yeah,
He
These are good
probably just
numbers.
ain't first ballot. Yeah. He a Hall of Famer though. He'll get in there.
Well, he can't get in. He only been out since 21. So
No,
he
I'm
said,
saying it
yeah,
at some point
26,
he'll get in
26, his first eligible year. So yeah,
there. And he got a championship, don't he?
he does have one of those.
With who?
L.A. I think. Let's see who we got Super Bowl with. I'll tell you what.
What did he? Was he with L.A.?
Was the L.A. or was the Baltimore? No, it can't be Baltimore.
It couldn't be Baltimore because he wasn't playing back then.
Who won Super Bowl? Was
Yeah, he was.
let me see. I'll
It
tell
had,
you
it
who
had to
won.
be L.A.
So it was
He
2023. L.A. won Super Bowl in 2022. Let me see. Was he on the team in 22? I'll tell you where he's at. Give me a second.
was he on the Ravens? Yeah, was he
No,
on the Ravens?
no.
Huh?
20.
Not
Oh yeah,
no,
20.
not back then. No.
So 2021. I think he got a Super Bowl with LA, but I think he was hurt that year. And they got a Super Bowl. If I'm not mistaken, I think he
He won it with the Rams.
with the Rams, right? Yeah,
Yeah, it had to be with the Rams.
yeah, with the Rams. In the Baltimore win the Super Bowl. But yeah,
Mm.
that's yeah.
So
He got
what? He
he got
he
good numbers. He got good numbers.
he in
Yeah,
with
yeah.
them numbers and the Super Bowl. Yeah, he in.
Man, I remember Eric Weddle he used to be a
He was
goddamn
a net.
cane raiser, man.
He was a pest.
Yeah, he was a pest,
Yeah,
bro.
That's
he
what he was.
was the best.
He
Yeah,
was a pest.
He was real good at making you think of something was open.
He
yeah,
had that. He
he'll
had that.
bake the fuck out of you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had great football IQ when it comes down to that safety position. So
That's
Man,
fine.
excellent IQ.
uh,
Excellent.
he played 9 years with San Diego. Good lord.
And he wore my number too, so I paid him a lot of attention. That's my number.
Yep, he won with LA, which is weird. That's weird. All right, man. Let's go to the next person. We'll get some old people pretty soon, though. Darren Sharper. He ain't gonna never be in the Hall of Fame. He ain't gonna never be in the Hall of Fame.
Ugh. Wow.
He
Man,
in jail. He can't be in the Hall of Fame.
look at them ugly ass uniforms.
I
Yeah.
know,
Them shit
right?
was so ugly.
However, he got 63 interceptions as a safety.
Man, I hated this motherfucker.
Who would you tell it, bro?
He's a rapist, though. He ain't gonna never get in.
And I sure not hate his ass now. But I
When he
hated
was,
his ass for
I
sure
hated
in the
him
play.
when he was with Green Bay and punk ass
Man,
Saints.
I can't stand this motherfucker,
Yeah. So but yeah, he's. I just had to put his number up there, but he has great numbers.
yo. Man,
He got
he was one of them safety old coach they used to let get away with murder. They used to let him get away with PI all the time, bro.
he got 11 touchdowns for interceptions, guys. That's a lot.
Man,
That's crazy.
that
That's
shit
a lot.
fugazi. All that shit fabricated. Fuck that nigga.
Yeah. Well, that's what he got. 6 years. That's a good number. But he'll never get in the Hall of Fame because he's in jail. So he like
He in prison. He ain't in jail. He in prison.
yeah
He in max.
He
yeah
got
he
fed time.
yeah he got a roommate named Leroy. No, I'm sorry.
Mm.
All right, let's go to the next
Mm.
person. All right, Leroy Butler.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get to see him play much.
20 and a half sacks.
That's a lot of sacks.
That's
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous.
That
38
Butler
interceptions.
name, Butler
Mm-hmm.
is a royalty name in football, boy.
But yeah, Leroy, he was a good safety, man. He was a good safety for Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
He was a real good safety for Green Bay.
Man, Green Bay had a lot of guys like this.
But Green Bay get people. Green Bay gets somebody in the Hall of Fame every year. Hey, y'all notice that? I'm just
Yeah.
That's
saying.
fact.
Hey,
That's fact.
every year somebody in Green Bay go in the Hall of Fame. They could be the athletic train. They gonna go in the Hall of Fame.
Even the water boy gonna get in
Even
there.
the water boy, yeah. Bobby Boucher. He going to Hall of Fame. So, but yeah, Leroy Butler, man, I like him. I like him to watch the game, but hate when he plays because he got a lot of interceptions against Atlanta. I know that for a fact. I've seen a couple.
Yeah, you won't talk about a ball safety. He was the definition of it.
And he wasn't fast. He just, like I said, just like Eric Weddle.
Technical sound. Yeah.
Exactly. All right, who we got next?
Hero at but
Charlie Waters.
damn, this motherfucker a little old as fuck.
Dallas Cowboy.
Damn.
Boy,
That was before they tailored the damn uniforms.
I know, right? Look at them colors, bro.
Hey man, I tried to find the best picture I could find. That's the best picture. Hey, that's all I can do. There's nothing I can do about that.
Damn.
Bro,
Yeah.
look, this is crazy. Them uniforms so old, they look like Oakland Raiders uniforms, right?
Yeah, you can't even tell it's a cowboy uniform.
It's a star in that hat. That's all. That's how ugly it was. Anyway,
Charlie Waters was John Lynch before John Lynch.
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah, you can say
Okay.
that. You can say
I saw his whole career.
that. And what's funny about the whole thing is, ain't no telling how many tackles he had.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't keep tackles back then.
Yeah. If he don't have 1,000 tackles plus, it would surprise me.
Yeah. He stopped playing.
He was a tackling machine. He
41.
Hey, he the one who pitched intercepted Barkowski in that playoff game?
Yep.
And he the one that intercepted?
Yep. Yeah. 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 Yes.
I remember that kind of vividly. Waters, yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he did. It breaks my heart, hurt my feelings, pisses me off. It was a good play.
I think my auntie got a Charlie Waters jersey.
Mm.
She definitely got a 41 Cowboy jersey.
But yeah, so yeah.
I'll say this: there are a lot of guys that play defense through the late '70s, early '80s, through the '80s that don't get too much burn that had good careers.
Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of them out there. There's a lot of them out there.
Because when we talk receiver a lot of times, and I mean, you know, we need to start putting a little bit of respect on Lynn Swan's name.
Who that?
Lynn Swan.
Lynn Swan.
Lynn Swan was that dude, bro.
That dude. You know what? Lynn Swan remind me of? I hate to say this, but he didn't have. He was a little diva too, to a degree. People don't realize he was a diva too. He reminds me of so much of that fucking Brown kid from Pittsburgh too.
Antonio Brown.
Yeah,
Antonio Brown.
Same.
The way he could go get it. Yeah.
Exactly. Same.
Yeah. Yeah. Lynn Swan played on that team and was instrumental on that team, especially, you know what I'm saying, his contribution, and got 4 rings.
4. Thrown by it had a quarterback can barely throw the ball 3,500 yards.
Right.
35,000 yards. I think he only got like 24,000 yards. Man, how many yards? Y'all let me, you know, I'm nosy like that. How many?
Terry Bradshaw.
How many yards? Y'all know how many yards Terry Bradshaw had his whole career? Anybody?
Terry Bradshaw may be the worst Hall of Fame quarterback. Terry Bradshaw literally may be the worst Hall of Fame quarterback out there.
Listen, y'all. I'm gonna give you a number because I didn't realize it, but he had 2,789 passing yards.
Oh damn! I wasn't that far off.
Hold on, let me finish on it. That's a good part. He had 212 touchdowns.
How many interceptions though?
210.
See?
Every time he threw a touchdown, he turned around and threw an interception.
Sound like Kirk Cousins last year.
Did he have a rushing touchdown? He must have ran for
Hold on, let
touchdown
me.
too.
That my man had no rushing touchdown. That man had a rushing his ass home.
They called him the damn what they used to call him.
Now y'all know if Duck Dynasty would have went to Pittsburgh like he had got drafted, though, yeah, there would be no Terry Bradshaw. Y'all know that, right?
Mm.
Duck Dynasty.
Yeah,
Oh
the guy
yeah, Duck Dynasty did play
he was
football,
drafted.
right?
He was the first round pick for the Cowboys. I mean for Pittsburgh the year, but he didn't go to college. He started making those damn whistles for that Ducks.
Man.
I think he made the right decision. How's that?
And that motherfucking throw too. They showed him throwing on the show a few times. He got an arm, boy.
Yeah, Terry Bradshaw would never been Terry Bradshaw if that cat would.
I used to watch that shit religiously.
But anyway, that's Charlie Waters, man. But I'm just going over the stuff. I like looking at
Dynasty,
old people stuff. Now look at this guy right here, guy.
Oh fuck.
Paul Cross, another Hall of Famer, 16 years. This dude had 81 interceptions, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh my.
He lead all time in interceptions.
All time, bro. It's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
That means you throw the ball to his ass. That's my ball.
Bro, you better
Take your asshole. That's my ball.
not throw it his way.
So we talk about 71 by Rod Woodson at the cornerback, part 2 safety. This dude got 81. That's crazy. That's a lot.
That's crazy.
You sure he ain't play wide receiver? God damn. That is crazy, boy.
Hold on. You know what, though? Back in the day, they were playing both ways. He probably did play some wide receivers. Don't know.
Shit. Number like that?
Let me see.
And
They
didn't throw the ball half as much as they do now back then.
So you know that
every
means
time he threw the ball,
he was taking out the sky. Yeah, exactly. Let me see. Did he play offense? I don't even know. I didn't go that far and look at his stuff right now.
Remind me of myself in junior high.
Yeah, junior high. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Receiving yards. Let me see what he do on receiving yards. Yeah, no, he didn't do that. He was just a straight DB. That's crazy though. Anyway, Paul Krause, man. He's your. I guess you can call me a number one guy. I don't know.
He got to have the most interception on
of all time.
The most all
time.
Yeah.
He's there.
And ain't nobody coming close besides Rod Woodson. And look how long it taken for somebody to get up there with Charles Woodson.
Yeah. Because Charles is like third or fourth, right?
Yeah, he third. Charles third.
In cornerback, yeah. All right. Now, this guy right here, Larry Wilson, another Hall of Fame guy, 52 interceptions. Don't know how many tackles he had, but look how he look. Just look how he look.
He look like a kicker.
He look like Peyton Manning.
Now, just imagine, you see him back in what's called. He got 21 sacks. So that means he could hit two then. He got 21 sacks.
He played on a lot of bad teams.
I think
like Al Bundy.
He said like Al Bundy, stupid.
No, I'm just saying he played on a lot of bad teams.
Let me see what Larry Wilson did. He played in 1960 to 72. So
I was saying, Sam, he was the damn defense.
Oh, hey, no, Sam. He only played on one. Well, he played on some team. The team was terrible. He only played with the St. Louis Cardinals. So you know this is old day.
St. Louis Cardinals.
Yeah, he's saying all the teams that he was part of during them years.
Yeah, they were terrible. They were terrible. They were terrible.
He was the damn.
7 Pro Bowls though. He got 1, 2. No, that's more. That's 8 Pro Bowls. That's a lot. And he was first team All American, or first team Pro. What do we call it? All Pro 5 times, and he got an MVP. So he wasn't no slouch in his time.
Up on him, yeah. He sneak up on you because he look like he can't do shit.
He damn sure look like the killer, so I know, yeah.
See,
right. Especially that face man.
Josh Gilman, he's talking about Sean Taylor, but Sean Taylor, you can't put him no kind. He was the best safety that you probably seen. We don't know what his number could be because he wasn't able to complete it.
Yeah, he didn't last long enough. I mean, what?
He could, but I'm sure he would have been top guy. He would have been somewhere in that top if he would have survived. But I can't put him in no category because it's unknown. So
He was definitely on track to be
he
a
was on track
stud,
Yeah,
exactly.
he was definitely
a
on track.
real legend,
That's the
man.
fact.
Yeah.
It's tragic. It's tragic, man. What happened to him?
Yeah, he
Now
proved that in the Pro Bowl.
a lot of you guys, I don't know who this guy is, but he played for the
You
Giants
know
and
who the
Falcons.
hell in? You know who Tunnel is? I know. If I know who he is, I know
I'm
you
just
know
fucking
who
with you, bro.
he
But look how he
Coach
looked.
bullshit.
Look how he looked. I'm gonna get you, sucker. No, just play.
is. You
But
look
no,
like a
man,
Wayans.
this, yeah, that's true too. He got 79 interceptions, y'all.
Mm, mm, mm.
Hold on,
79
wait a
interceptions.
minute. 79?
Damn,
Yeah, 79, bro.
that's fucking crazy.
Hold
And
on. So he
Wow.
got.
they consider him the best safety of all time. Even although Cross got more, they consider this guy here. They said the ball was in the air. They said he was taking everything out the air. I tried to find some on YouTube, but I couldn't find none.
It looked like
He
he
had no
calculated
sacks
what's
at
going on.
all.
Zero. He wasn't coming in that box. He said, "You throw it back here, it's mine." Oh, hang on a highlight right here. There ain't no highlight. It is a highlight. This guy look. Hey,
Would
hold on. This dude look like
Let's
Dunn.
be for real though, Coach. Would you be able to watch they highlight back there? They highlight so
Yeah,
goddamn
hold
cool.
on,
I'd be sleep.
hold
I'd be
up,
sleep like a mother.
hold up, hold up. Who he say? Who you say he look like, Coach?
Dunn. No, he look like Dunn.
A little bit.
Dunn probably called to cuss me out, but that's okay. I still love you, bro, but he do look like Dunn a little bit.
Damn.
Just a little bit. Not completely, but just a little bit. He look like just a little bit. See, y'all go to his what's called look at the video. They got a video. That video is black and white. Oh my god. Nah, I can't watch it. Yeah, I can't watch
Okay,
it.
why? I'd be sleep trying to watch some highlights of them.
Well, it's like a game film or whatever you want
I,
to call it.
I fall asleep every time I turn on a damn prehistoric
But yeah,
video.
man, I think he's the last guy I had in here, man. And yeah, I did not put your boy in here,
Who that? John Lynch?
Tatum. Or did I put him last? Maybe. No, I got Willie Wood in here,
Willie Woods.
who also had 79 interceptions.
Mm.
I ain't
Dang.
see his name on
And
the
also had
interception list
0
like
sacks.
that. Hold on.
The quarterback with that sorry back then.
Let me see how. I may
I
have
don't
Willie.
remember even the people having that many interceptions, bro. Hold on, bro. I got to go.
I,
Bro, they were throwing
you know
up
what?
lollipops
Maybe,
back then.
Yeah, they had to be throwing a
hold on.
lollipop.
I may be wrong on Willie. I don't think Willie had that many interceptions. Willie had 48. I didn't change the what's called because when I did the what's called, I didn't change the numbers. But he did have 48 interceptions.
What is
Yeah, cause
Yeah,
I
he had 48.
know it was Cross, then it was Rod, then it was Charles.
You did DBs. You didn't do safety.
Nah, I did all DBs, safeties and corners. And it was Cross, Rod,
Yeah, he got 48. He
Charles.
got 48. This is
Yeah,
a mistake. But I didn't put Tatum in here. Because Tatum was just a killer. He was just a killer.
I'm gonna tell you somebody who ain't gonna probably make Hall of Fame, but I used to love playing with him on Madden. And that was Bart Sanders for
He
the
he he
Indianapolis Colts.
he may get in.
talking about
You
for
think Ball will get in there?
Indianapolis?
Yeah, for
Yeah,
Indianapolis.
he may. Like I say, he may. Because Tatum only had 37 interceptions. But ain't no telling Tatum probably had about 1,000,000 tackles because he didn't miss tackles. But again, you think about Jack Tatum, his highlight with that one hit he made. That's what made him.
Mm-hmm.
Although
Jay Taylor.
yeah, Jack Taylor, yeah, he made a lot of tackles, but that one tackle put him on top of everything.
Yeah, that one devastating that
Devastating
yeah,
tackle, yeah.
that set a new bar.
What that tackle did? It put fear in the receiver's heart.
Uh-huh.
That's what it did. He did his job. He put fear in the receiver's heart. Like, hey, don't throw me the ball. I ain't gonna catch it. Don't throw me the ball.
Mhm.
Yeah. What is that? I read about him in social study. Emmett Till. What
Emmett Till, come
the
on,
hell are
bro.
you talking about?
Y'all tripping, bro.
Huh?
Cut it out.
In social study. That should be
Cut it
history.
out. Cut it out, bro. Cut it out.
Oh no.
He
Cut it
said,
out,
will
Nicole.
Lawyer my Lord make it in? I don't think Lawyer will make it in either. Lawyer got some good numbers though. Yeah.
Lord, my Lord.
Let me see. He played a lot of games. He got 25 interceptions. Not bad numbers. Damn it.
How
Damn,
many tackles did he have?
he had 1439.
I think that would make up for them interceptions.
Good?
But
Yeah, good.
Jack Taylor could have played linebacker.
Yeah, he
Man,
could have.
Taylor looked like a straight up dog.
He, he looked scary. He just looked scary.
Yeah, he looked like he'll put fear in your heart
Yeah.
standing across from him.
Yeah. Whoa. Somebody
Hey,
making noise.
hey, Will, you finna blow up, boy?
I put him on what's called. I was like, what is that shit gonna go in the flame?
My
Man,
bad. I thought
Will
I
got
had
the.
y'all on mute. My bad.
Listen, bro. I done drove every kind of truck there to drive. Will got the loudest damn truck I done ever heard in my. He got all kind of
No,
damn
that my
sounds and
earphone. That
noises
my
and shit
earphone picking
coming
up
out
all the
of it.
sound. I was checking to see what imp that.
Your truck is the damn. You got the damn kidder trucks.
He got to kill a truck top one.
Damn truck be talking to his
That
ass.
big truck, they call that big truck. But anyway, man, those are the safeties, man. How y'all like those safeties? I guess somebody
Ed
like
Reed to go.
it. Ed Reed the GOAT. Who's your GOAT, OG?
What you say, Coach?
Who is your GOAT of safeties?
My what? My goat is safety.
Yeah,
Yep.
who's your GOAT? Blackberry said Ed Reed.
Mm, mm.
I don't give a damn about safety, so I ain't got no GOAT. But the best
Typ-
one I seen play,
Typical defensive lineman.
no, the best one, no,
Yeah, don't
I'm,
do us like that.
You know, on some sympathy shit. I want to say Sean Taylor.
well, yeah,
But
Nico Mustard.
Bro, what he say? What?
This motherfucker go crazy, man. You
but
know, he crazy.
my goat safety.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, mm, running like
Oh, shit.
I can agree
I,
with that.
I, yeah,
But
and it's not taking nothing away from what Ed Reed and Troy them did. You know what I'm saying? Um, but because I really can't, as much as I want to say Sean Taylor, with running like being Sean Taylor before Sean Taylor, but just
Right.
Sean Taylor had more athleticism.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand on running like
Yeah, it could really go either way,
it can go either way.
but I guess because I was able to watch Ed Reed
Right, right.
growing up, so that's my guy. But
Yeah,
we to be real, man, it that might be the slimmest damn position group when you're talking about greats over history.
Exactly.
We need more safeties to step
There,
up, bro.
there's some out there now. I like I said, there's some out there. You like you said, you got. Let me tell. What my list? I got a list of these.
We need these safety to step the fuck up.
Where's my list? I got a list of these safeties. Where's my safety list? I had a whole list. I can't find my list. Oh well. But yeah, like I said, there's a lot of safeties out there that ain't in that category that everybody's talking about. What about Rodney Harrison?
Oh yeah,
I need
Rodney Harrison.
Harrison.
He'll do. And he lasted a long time.
He lasted a long time, yeah. But the best safety I seen play the game that I like to see play, that I was, if I was on the opposite side that I would fear, it would be Ed Reed because he was a ball tracking.
Yeah, he was a ball. He is the quote essential ball hawk.
Yeah. But he didn't come in that box that often though. He said, I'm staying back here. Which is perfect. That was his job.
Yeah, but he
He did
had
his
six
job.
They
sacks though.
feared old Palomalu. They feared him.
Palomalo's a
Yeah,
guy Palomalo, like somebody said earlier, you got to keep your eye on him because he come from everywhere.
yeah, that what Ant said.
Yeah,
You
nah,
did.
somebody said that in the chat.
Yeah.
You
So
do. You had to, man, because Palomalo, he was that. Yeah, that's who Jamal Adams was trying to play like, but he just
right,
couldn't stay healthy.
right.
Yeah, he's gonna stay healthy enough.
And what was good about Troy? Troy had the best time blitzes of anybody I seen in
Oh
football.
my God.
Man,
Yes.
perfect timing.
Cam Chancellor,
Cam Taylor was just in a good situation.
and
Yeah.
that's the same thing I said about Earl Thomas.
Yeah.
I don't know if they did enough for
Together,
for
they
a
they
longer
was
period of time.
magnificent.
But you
Shit,
Yeah, together.
they feared him. I ain't
but
coming
y'all,
across that motherfucker.
Yeah, they
what you can
yeah,
say the
he
same
They
thing.
wasn't
feared
coming
that
across
boy.
the middle.
So you can say
Cam
the
Taylor was
same thing about Willie Moe. Then they feared Willie Moe coming across the middle.
not like they feared
Not
Cam
like how they
Chancellor.
did Chancellor, boy. Shit me.
Not like
Listen,
that.
You had
uh,
tight end feared going Crowdell. Shit.
But
excuse
that
me,
but that's really
excuse me,
all he was
excuse
though,
me.
for
There,
real.
there, there's
huh,
a
huh,
guy named Steve Atwater that existed
Yeah, yeah. Before all those guys, yeah. Well,
before
I had
Cam
him in.
Chancellor.
I had him in. I had
Well,
Steve in.
we know that.
We was
We
just
was
talking
just
about
talking
him
about
compared to
Chancellor though.
Willie
And,
Moe.
and
Compared to
he got
Willie
two of
Moe.
them things.
See, I don't think about Cam Chancellor. He had a 3 year run, maybe 4. That's it.
that's what I'm saying, coach. Like I,
That's about it.
he didn't
After
do
that,
it long enough.
after that time, after they got that championship in the year after that, he
He
became just
fizzled out.
he fizzled out.
Yeah, cause team just started running on their ass and he ain't get no time to shine no more.
Now they still throwing on him. They just wasn't the same. And plus Seattle, y'all gotta realize during that time they had Seattle had a nasty ass D line too. They
Yeah,
front seven was
sure
Yeah.
did.
dangerous.
That
It
front
was
seven was nasty.
disgusting.
Shit, they whole defense was
Yeah,
crazy.
exactly.
They whole defense was disgusting.
So they
But
and
no,
most teams
yeah.
it's cool. Like Atwater had a good defense also, but Atwater he was another guy. He was like one Jack Taylor. He put fear in people. Put fear in receivers. Once you become that person, like damn, I ain't going across there. You got to make
Look,
those business decisions. Yeah,
Yeah.
Steve
Making
Atwater
them business
retired
decisions.
Christian Collier.
yeah, he sure did. But
hmm
Yeah.
hey, what the guy? He was a nightmare. Then he became a daydream.
But when you talk about safety tandems though, Earl Thomas and Cam Chancellor for the little stint they had
Yes,
together,
yeah, that was
they
perfect.
definitely one of the best safety tandems ever.
Yes, at that time, yes, yeah.
Yeah. They work very well together.
But
And
yeah, man.
Brian Dawkins, man, when I tell
Woo.
you, bro, if it
Um,
is two dudes who
And he
made
was a
me
little
want to
guy too,
play
boy.
defense, man.
yeah,
It
he was
was
Lee,
small,
Brian
bro.
Pocket
Dawkins.
Hamster.
Brian
He was
Dawkins was
he
small,
was a
bro.
he was a
Two
little
But
man.
dudes. two dudes made me want to play defense. Brian Dawkins and Randy
Firecracker,
Woods.
bro.
They lied about his height. That sucker was not 6 feet.
Hell
He
no.
probably like 5'10".
That sucker like 5'9", 8 maybe. He was tiny. Those are over exaggerated numbers. But he will hit you, boy. That boy would hit you.
You gonna feel it
Oh
too.
my God. He would hit you. But he had like I said, he's a Hall of Famer now, man. So hey, I'm happy for the cat. So his last 3 years is in Denver. He didn't do much in Denver. He still had a lot of tackle, but he wasn't that guy in Denver. So but anyway, he's a sound like
Shit,
Matt.
surprise Dion ain't hired him yet.
Hi who?
He going through all the goddamn Hall of Famers and hired every Hall of Fame in his book.
Yeah, he tried to get him. He tried to get him, man. He said sharper in the hall than a very good. What in the hall? Then I don't know what you're saying there. Okay. But anyway, man, we figured to get out of here, man. I want to appreciate everybody that came on. All you guys who's in the chat. What's up, son? Will? He said. About that time talking. Yeah.
We were talking about that earlier.
He's still feeling it. I know I felt it for him.
We all felt it.
I was like, get up, Algie. Get up, Algie. Please get up. Who threw that ball to make that man get hit like that? Who was that guy that threw that ball?
He knocked the applesauce out that motherfucker.
Who was that, Sam? Who was it?
Bruh. He had Sonic Wings coming out of him.
Michael Vick.
Who was that man that threw that ball?
He knocked the chocolate pudding out his ass.
Bruh. He still got Sonic Wings coming out.
Look, that's why he turned like Sammy Sosa color.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Sammy now.
He knocked the black off his ass, boy.
Who that talking about? Can we do linebacker? Man, linebacker, that's too many linebackers, bro. That's a lot of linebackers. Oh my God.
Yeah, you'll have to break it down like middle linebacker,
linebacker
outside linebackers.
I could do middle.
Weak side and strong side.
I may do middle next week. Yeah, I may do middle linebacker.
Now, middle linebacker will be a fun one because
that'd be fun. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good
one. It's a lot.
So we was there. Vic threw that man that ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Set that man up for failure.
That fucker. He's like, I can't be your receiver no more.
Hey, bro. You do not throw anybody that's gonna catch that ball. Anybody that done did their homework, no, you do not throw that motherfucker high and tight with Brian Dawkins in the middle of the fucking field.
He retired after that hit too, didn't he? That was his last season?
No. He went. Oh, you talking about Brian Dawkins?
No, I'm talking about Algie Crumpler.
Nah, Algie went to play for Tennessee.
He had to leave Atlanta. He said, we ain't playing. We ain't playing Philly next year, so I go to Tennessee.
Yeah.
And go somewhere
you throwing me lollipops like this? 20. Yeah, nah. Nope.
He want to see number 20 after that.
B. Donkey played 16 years in the league, man. I know he played that long. He played a long time in the league.
God, dog, boy, he knocked straight.
See, a lot of people forget. A lot of people forget.
No, that motherfucker toenail.
That it was another throw before that early in the season that got him hit like that. Against Tampa Bay. He got his clock clean against Tampa Bay in the same season. See, that was the second. Yeah, people highlight that one because that was in the NFC Championship game. But Algie Crumpler got his goddamn clock clean early in the season against Tampa Bay.
Goddamn big! You should have studied the playbook. They said throw it to the man's hip, not to his stomach. Anyway, man, that's all for us today, though, y'all. I'll be back on in the morning at 11 o'clock y'all time. So.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, Made him switch conferences. Come on, Deco. Anyway, hey man, y'all give y'all last take. Blackberry, give me your last take for today, man.
Hey man, y'all keep doing the damn thing, man. Supporting the family, man. Do the damn thing, and if you haven't already subscribed to the home team with Blackberry, that Blackberry no C, SDK. Make sure you go do that. And yeah, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Probably with Coach. I'll probably be on with Coach in the morning.
I'll be on there tomorrow. Tomorrow's topic, I'll tell y'all before we leave. Big Will,
Yes, sir.
last take, brother.
Hey man, y'all already know, man. We're the Georgia Reaper on everything, man. Catch me Wednesday nights on everything Atlanta Sports at 7:05. Or whatever AFN got going on. If I got time, y'all know I'm there already.
Playing. OG,
What's happening? I see y'all Monday afternoon. Mad Monday with the OG at 4 o'clock. We might probably be talking about Kirk dumbass, but you know.
that man is going crazy. Kirk Cousins going crazy, y'all.
That's selfish ass bitch.
Did you call him a
Oh,
bitch?
oh, oh by the
Hey,
way,
he trying to do what he can to get up out of
by the way,
What it done did now?
shout out to Deion Sanders for the greatest mic drop ever.
there.
The greatest mic drop ever.
What do you do?
there. What'd he say?
he
Go ahead, Sam.
said, he said, he said, you know, there's some of these guys be running around here trying to compare themselves to me. And I just, you know what I'm saying, lean forward into the camera and just tell you, you can compare moments to monuments.
Oh shit.
Mm,
Damn.
mm.
Okay.
All right, now just shut the fuck up or something,
Yeah,
Samuel.
yeah. This
Just
Hey,
shut your ass up
stop.
now, bro. Just shut up.
Asante.
Mm-hmm.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
All right. And
Hey,
Give me
Franchise.
some milk.
it, it,
what?
hey, it's a Sante Samuel's time.
Mm. My goodness.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's not even a cliche.
Nah, but hey, y'all already know what it is.
Shit, you come out better trying to compare Darrell Reeves to goddamn Dion than you come Asante Samuel.
Oh, you can't compare
And
the
that's
rest.
still not
Reeves
a
Reeves
comparison.
locked down more goddamn wide receiver than Asante Samuel did.
Mm, maybe.
He,
No,
Maybe.
he,
I seen tape with that boy Reeves, but he locked down some motherfuckers.
Asante was a
mm-mm.
baller, bro. Don't get me wrong, but he ain't locked down shit but a baby mama.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
There's only one shutdown corner in NFL history, and that's prime time. Period.
Nah,
Ah.
I ain't gonna say that. I ain't
Yeah,
saying that.
I am. I am.
I
I
seen
am.
Dion get his ass burnt too now.
And like he said, going against some Hall of Fame receivers, he had Hall of Fame quarterbacks throwing
And
the ball
Dion,
to them Hall of Fame receivers.
Champ Bailey and
and,
Dion
and
used to lock
still and
motherfucker
still
down.
had folks second guessing on his side of the field. There is no other cornerback in NFL history
So
that shut down one side of the fucking field and was a
I just
90%
gave you one.
chance
Darrell
to
Reeves.
goddamn
They didn't even look
who?
at that man's side. They call it
You
Reeves.
know
He got
what?
his own fucking
Hey
island.
coach,
Reeves
hey
Island.
coach,
They didn't even look on his side, bro.
Yeah, Reeves
nice
ain't
to
shut that
see
shit
you.
What?
down.
What the hell?
Nice to see you, coach. Nice to
Ron
see
Wilson
you.
used to shut that shit down too.
Nice to
Shit,
see you,
you know
coach.
why? It's plenty cornerback to shut
Ah,
down some shit.
Champ Bailey.
Champ was legit. Sam go.
Yeah, boy, you can't just say goddamn Dion the only one in history. That's a damn lie. That's
what
a damn lie.
what you talking about? What song is he there? My only question is why wait all these years? He may need some money.
Yeah,
Mm.
he probably
That
about out of cash.
He,
this ain't his first time saying it though. I done heard him say it before.
But you know what? I'm to Asante's defense. I think Asante in his he was. I think he's one of the best zone safeties I've seen because he knows how to play the zone well and he attacked the ball well.
Zone cornerback.
Yeah, he's a great zone cornerback. But one thing about Asante, he knows how to attack. He was a better attacker than Dion on the football.
Mm. Well, Dion had something that a lot of DBs ain't got, and that's the
Makeup speed.
ability. Yeah, that makeup speed,
Yeah,
and he can get an interception
yeah,
running foot
And,
for foot
yeah,
and that
with
motherfucker,
the receiver.
yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
and he goddamn cocky and knew how to back it up. That's the thing. He had the swag and knew how to back the shit up. A lot of
Yeah,
cornerbacks ain't like that.
Dion
Nope.
had that gab. He can gab. He can talk you out of your game. That's why I said last
Talk
time
you
I
out,
talked.
yeah, like a
Yeah,
boxer. Talk you out of this
yeah.
shit before you goddamn even get in there.
He talks you out your game. Only person he could talk about his game is
But I
Jerry.
do not agree with he the only lockdown corner. That's a damn lie. I don't give a damn who said it.
So, but anyway, tomorrow's show, I'm doing the last 25 years of the Falcons' first round picks, and the topic is: are they hit or they miss?
mm.
Yeah, y'all don't know coaches one of the goddamn harder working man on this motherfucker. Y'all better learn. So 25
Okay.
years? Shit.
Okay.
Hey,
Coach is our
hey,
Oh,
Steve
them the two
Harvey, bro.
hits.
hey,
I ain't going back
I'm
now.
a,
I ain't going back no 25 years. Shit.
it wasn't that hard. It wasn't that hard. It wasn't that hard.
I can say
The hard,
everybody a lot of
listen,
trouble right now. Them the two
the hardest.
hits.
Listen. The hardest part was fucking trying to find the pictures and shit. That was the
Oh
hardest part.
bullshit. Oh
Hey, do it
bullshit.
count if they became hits at another location, but we drafted them?
Yeah, yeah,
We're gonna
they
talk.
count.
No, hold on. That's a great point. We're gonna go over it. We're gonna go over that, and we're gonna say yeah or nay. Say yeah. That's part of the deal. That's part of the topic too.
Okay.
As
We
well
got a lot of those, then. We got a lot of
as well
those.
as we're gonna look at who was drafted during that time also. On some of them, not all of them, but on some of the years we're gonna look at it. Because some of the years we didn't even have first round picks. So, but yeah, we'll talk about that when we get to it. But anyway, that's tomorrow, man. Like I said, thank everybody for joining the show. I'm at 500 now, man. If you donated, you did a super chat, I couldn't see it on my screen. I don't
Coach,
know what.
Coach get money now. He get money.
I don't know if
Go
you
on
get it
your
now.
Money.
I
studio.
don't know because I
Go on
can't
your
see it.
YouTube studio code. Make sure it ain't make sure it ain't something that you forgot to,
Yeah.
check
So
off.
yeah. So I don't know. So I go in and look at it. There ain't no rush.
They go old Coach back pay. They got back pay you, Coach.
But they can't. They don't pay you until you get a certain amount any damn way. So, but yeah, I don't know how to do all that shit yet. But I learned it eventually. But that's cool. If you did, I thank you. If you didn't, I thank you anyway. You came here. So anyway, until tomorrow, man, y'all have a great day. I got to eat some dinner. It's 6:30 at my house. It's probably late as hell, y'all.
I gotta go to work in an hour.
Oh, oh my lord, bro. Got to drive that big rig.
Yeah, going to Athens.
Oh,
Hey, that's another
he's
question. Why
coming
y'all
out
ain't
the
here?
mind.
Why the hell the game ain't on TV and shit? What's going on with
Ain't the
that?
Braves winning tonight?
I
Nah,
don't
Oh, you
know.
talking about the Braves game?
No, the Bulldogs spring game tomorrow. That shit ain't on TV.
it's
Ain't
not
nobody telling me
on TV.
nothing.
Because
Oh, they
they
trying to
didn't do it
control it. You
enough
know,
time.
everybody else trying not to do their spring game. Kirby just say I ain't gonna put it on TV.
Well, is that and they didn't get the contract in time before Ballot
Uh,
got dissolved.
that's what
Shit,
Before
it
that
was.
Ballot
was
got
that was
dissolved.
that shit was on purpose.
it
Kirby know
probably
how to manipulate the shit out of some shit, boy.
it probably was on purpose.
The Braves lost 6-3.
God
To
damn.
that sorry team,
Who?
Braves sorry as shit.
Say that first. Say that first before you call the
You
other
say
team
Rebuild
start.
fire Schmidt.
you say that first,
Say
coach.
that first before you call the other team start.
Hashtag
No,
fire
we
Schmidt.
we've been sorry the whole season.
We been sorry as shit, boy.
It's
I
time to
don't,
fire that motherfucker.
I don't know what's going on, man. That
I
shit.
That
ain't
man,
remember last time we got swept twice in the beginning of the season in a minute.
bruh.
We ain't won a series
Hold
yet,
on,
y'all.
where?
We won against Philadelphia. We just won
Yeah,
that series.
The bats ain't looked this bad in I don't know how long.
What series they
It's the
beat
whole
Philadelphia?
team. The pitcher's been giving
All
up
right.
runs too. It's the whole team.
I don't know, bro.
But they say Spencer Strider should be on the way.
Well, he had a game yesterday.
Yeah, he had a game yesterday.
he's supposed to be coming to Tampa to be with the
Oh, okay.
team, and then when we go to Toronto, then they gonna make a decision when.
We ain't been right since we got there since the World Series win.
Hmm.
Everything gone down here.
But yeah. Anyway, all right, guys. Thank y'all again. We finna get out here. And until then, hey, y'all see my new video? Did y'all see my video?
Play
What
it real
video,
quick.
Cole?
It ain't no video. It's the same video, just a different music. Let me
Put
play
your,
it for y'all.
Oh,
put it as your outro video so we can see it.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now. It's the same as the opening, so I ain't never did it. Let me see how that thing. What the hell that thing got? I bought this little program and did this right here. Check it out.
Coach Unchained, no limits, just drive with the AFN crew. Together we thrive, spitting truths, igniting the flame. A legacy built, we're making our name. Lessons learned in the struggle. From the sidelines to the top, we rise and we grind. Lessons learned in the struggle, it's wisdom you'll find. Every setback's a setup for glory.
That's all.
Go for the old school vibe on that.
Put that old school with that L.
Hey, I'm old. No, I found this little what's called, man. I wrote the lyrics and you got to pay for the copyright though. And that's the only thing about that little shit though. So
Yeah, it's
I
worth
don't rap.
paying for though.
I can write stuff, but I can't rap.
So you had to write the lyrics, Coach.
I wrote the lyrics. Yeah, I wrote the lyrics. So, but I can't spit it.
Hey, that's why they got ghostwriters. A lot of them can't rap, but they write the hell out of the song.
I can write it, but I can't spit it. But AI's a motherfucker these days, y'all. I tell y'all that.
Yeah, the AI.
Stop
That's
talking
why.
about Neo like that.
That's why your boy
Hold
Elon
on, wait.
Musk got his own AI company.
All right, y'all. Let me get out here. Hey, y'all. Good night, man. Y'all have a great night.
Peace.
We been gone about 20 minutes.